Hi ladies, I'm live again. Of course, that was Lila. So, yes, it's Thursday. It's a beautiful day in London. The sun is out, spring is in the air. I'm feeling the momentum now to build up my spring-summer wardrobe. I'm going to be going with Chloe tomorrow to Zara. We'll be doing a live if we can get it filmed. Otherwise, we'll be doing a pre-record. And I just kind of think it's time to get the legs out, maybe the ankles only, but it's time to perhaps, is it time to take off our socks? It's April. Do we want to wait till May to take off our socks? It's a personal choice, but I'm thinking about it now. I just did some filming this morning. We'll have had my photograph taken for a article. So I want to share with you, because Charlotte did my makeup really beautifully, and I'm going to take it all off in a second and go through some new cleansers and products that I'm trying in my bathroom that I want to share with you now. But I have on my eyes Wisdom and Fortune, and I have a new lip product coming out, but I've got Lila on top. I've got my cheekbones here, and I've got a bit of colour on my face, a tiny bit of golden glow, just to give me a bit of extra colour. But the eyes is what I call a really light smoke. So that's me, and now it's all coming off. Good morning, Chris. Hello, Andrea. Hello, everybody. Hello, Janra. Hello, Katya. Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, Kay, Benedetta, Mumra, Jess. Beautiful day here. It is a beautiful day here. Yes, it's a fantastic day. Can I do an updated wardrobe tour? I will. That's a very good idea, and I'll do that in the next week. What do I think of Decléor? I like some of their oils. I love their neroli oil. That's quite good. Placed another order last night. Cat's Mum, fantastic. And I've been telling everyone how fab your product is. That's very kind of you. Do I know Colloidal Silver water, and what do you think of it? Colloidal Silver, that is something I should have given a friend here who's got a skin problem. Silver Shield is a phenomenal ingredient to apply if you have any reaction to something. It's very calming, and it's this one is a cosmetic gel. It's got no alcohol in it, safe for children, but it just helps to put silver on the face, bioavailable silver, and it does help with things. So that's what I'd say about it. Von Nussbaum. Good morning. Do I dermaplane? No, I don't. Venus Freak, don't know what you mean. Hello from San Francisco. Favorite moisturizer for sensitive skin? I've got a few here. Can we do a teenager cleansing routine for your daughter, Lila? Oh, yes. I'm coming to Dublin next Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So ladies, if you are in Ireland, please come and see us at Brown Thomas. We do have a masterclass, but I want you also to know that I will be on the shop floor in Dublin Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and we're bringing Trinny London there. We'll be on the first floor, and I can't wait because we've got such a loyal following of ladies in Dublin, and we've had quite a few Dublin ladies come here to London to come and have their makeup done and have a Trinny London makeover. So it's really exciting to go there. And then on the 26th and 27th of April, we are going to Stockholm. So if you live in Sweden and you can get there, we're going to be doing some masterclasses as well, and we will be promoting that through the site, and we'll be sending out through Facebook promotion something too. So that's going to be really exciting. Can't wait to come to Stockholm. So Trinny London is getting on the road, and please ladies, if you would like us to come to a town near you, nominate your city, and all you have to do for that is you go onto Trinny London, the site, and you go to Trinny London on tour, which is like the third one in the carousel, and it says Stockholm, Dublin, or nominate your city. So nominate your city, because we've had so far 2,000 nominations, and when we get to about 5,000, we'll then start plotting our course around the world of where we're going to go to next, because this is the way we've decided to do pop-up locations, is if we have enough people who say, please come to my town, then we'll do it. So if you live near one of the towns we've listed, please click that as your town, because it's much easier for us to come to those towns we've listed. But if many people put in a town that we haven't thought about, we will come to that town. So that's the plan. We're so excited by it. You can tell, can't you? I haven't tried Eminence products. Morning Mexico, good morning. I prefer Vintner's Daughter or Blue Cocoon. Two very different products to me because Vintner's Daughter is a facial oil which I absolutely love, and Blue Cocoon is a sort of blue balmy oil which has more in common with Josh Rosebrook's Vital Rose Hydrating Mask or Vital Cream Mask or something. If I've got Blue Cocoon here, I don't know if I have, I'd like to show you both so you know what I'm talking about, but that's what I'd say. They're slightly different products. And I would actually probably say Vintner's Daughter, Louisa, if you want to just hydrate, massage and nurture your skin, then I think you do that. Have I tried the Ordinary peeling solution? I have. I've tried it on my hands. The Ordinary have an AHA peeling solution, I think it's 5%, and I've left it on for 5 minutes easily. It says leave on for 5-10 minutes. You could, if you've got a really asbestos skin like mine, I can leave it on for 20 minutes. But I do think it's a good peeling solution, and it's obviously, because it's from the Ordinary, a good price. So yes, I like that. Can you do good SPF for combination oily skin? I can think about it. I've got something here actually. Oh no, but it's not an SPF. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what is the best SPF for oily skin. If I've got, my SPFs have disappeared. Hang on. Oh, one second. It's anyway, HelioCare 360 Gel Mousse is fantastic SPF 50 for oily skin. I will use it as well, but have I ever visited Guildford? I did years ago, Jess, when I was doing TV shows, but I haven't been back since. Waiting for the face finish to come back in stock before I place my next order. Darling, just place your order. Face finish should actually, it's coming back in the next few days. So you haven't got too long a wait. I hope you haven't got too long a wait. Hang on, what have I done here now? There we go. I have helped me so much with my skin. Hidden Creek Farm, I'm very happy I have. You live in Cyprus. Will you be coming out with a higher SPF for the summer? It's a very good point. And I think that the issue we have around SPF is our face finish is 30, and different countries have different ruling on SPF. EU has a strict SPF policy, and if we were to do fully SPF products, then we have to get an approval in America, in Australia, and that costs a lot of money to get things SPF registered. So once we move into skincare next year, we will be looking at an SPF 50 product, but that's a while away. So in the meantime, if you want to hire one, I would do 360 HelioCare because I love it. Anyway, how can I get my skin nice and smooth? Darling, red lipstick, love Mary. Watch my videos, go on to Trinny London and go to Tea Time. I just give daily information on my Insta Lives, which we then have categorized on Tea Time. And there's lots of tips there of just daily routines you can do. And I'm always looking at different routines, different price points, organic, extreme products, extreme ingredients, and tools, which are very important. So to me, a part of getting your skin smooth is to microlead a little bit, do some resurfacing with a peel. Those kind of things get skin smooth. But our definition of smooth is also different, because my definition of smooth is probably peels. You've just received your first order. Africa McCarthy, Aifri. I'm very happy. Best moisturizer for over 50s for under £25. Can I just say, I've just tried one, which I'm quite liking. I'm going to tell you two moisturizers, which I like. Two moisturizers, ladies. We've got Confidence in a Cream, which is from IT Cosmetics. I don't know if it's under £25, but I think it's not more than 30 something. This is just something I was trying in Selfridges the other day. I'm going to put it on over my makeup, which is the wrong thing to do, but I just want to remind myself that instant feeling of smoothness, and it's got a few little antioxidants in it, and it's actually just got a very nice touch to it. You feel your skin is hydrated. If your skin is dry, then you want this kind of cream. If it's dehydrated, then you want a serum with hyaluronic, or you want to be drinking more water. So that is good. Another one, and I'm like the last person to try this, is La Cura Caviar, which is sold in Aldi. This is not expensive. It's an anti-aging night cream, and I'm funny about night creams because I feel at night, many years ago, Eve Lom, for 10 years, did my facials, and she would thoroughly disagree with everyone about what you put on your skin at night. She wouldn't want to put on a heavy cream. And I believe her philosophy, because at night the most I'll put on is a serum or a retinol, but it's usually not in a heavy cream formula. But there are some ladies out there, and I appreciate that, who just want that sense of a night cream. And you know, there was the M&S range which had that night cream that everyone raved about, and I've never actually managed to buy because it's always been out of stock, called Sleep something. And then there's this, the Aldi one, and I did use it last week for 4 nights in a row. It smells exactly like all of the M&S range and some of the number 7 range, you know, that kind of generic, let's fragrance it a little bit so it's a nice smell for the consumer, but it's masking any of the ingredients, that kind of smell. But you put it on, it rubs in all right. I'm putting it over makeup. But I did wake up the next morning, run to look in the mirror, and I thought, actually, my skin looks hydrated and a little bit plump. It just looks hydrated, it looks well. So that's good. And I would say, consider it. Will I be wearing the white cape jacket again this year? Of course I will. They're selling it again in Zara. It's one of the few things in Zara that I'm enjoying. Although I have actually got 2 pairs of phenomenal shoes, which I will show you in the next couple of days from Zara. Oh, I'm glad I'm coming. Will I be coming to Tel Aviv? I'd love to. Come to Montreal, you'll love the old port. I would love it. I've never been to Montreal and half my family live there. Ordinary releasing Buffett and Copper on Wednesday. Interesting. I've never liked Buffett as a serum, but you know I love Copper Amino Isolate from Niod, which is a part of the Abnormal Company's range, which is Deciem, the Ordinary is a part of the Abnormal Company range. Interesting. I'll look at it and I will buy it, and I'll tell you what. I know men are following me to Abstract, and I just feel that all of my tips are for any skin, apart from makeup, and then that's just for people who like to wear makeup, because you know, not everyone who's male likes to wear makeup. Chicago Lovely. Face cream for Prego Mum dry skin. Aritz, Prego Mum dry skin face cream. I don't know your budget, I don't know anything, it's quite tricky to say, but I think when you're pregnant, you want something natural. I would say a very good basic cream, which I love and I've been using quite a lot. I'm going to see if I've got it here, which I thank God, hang on, do I have it here? Yes. This, really basic, universal emulsion from Lixia. They have an electrolyte cleanser, they have this. If you want to be keeping it to a bare minimum when you're pregnant, really nice product, love it. For dry skin, I mean, it's for normal skin, but if you want dry, if you've got very dry skin, I would do a facial oil. And I've got lots here. I'm going to show you a couple of new products. Loving the heavier eye makeup. Thank you. I'm just about to take it all off. Your house. Yes, I want you. Clinique Moisture Surge Hit or Miss. I've got it here, but I've never got my head around it. And I think it's because in fact, it's right here. Let me remind myself why I'm in 2 minds, okay? Because if I compare this with, it's a very different product, but I'm just going to tell you so, I can't remember how much this is. It's like a gel cream. That's the thing about Moisture Surge. And I remember when it first came out, it was quite a different product compared to any other product on the market. So I think people became addicted to Moisture Surge because it was like, it wasn't a heavy cream and it wasn't a serum. It's like this serum and cream had a baby. So you felt the lightness on your skin. And I remember using this in the summer and thinking, this is actually great. But for me now, with this my skin, it's not enough. And it's sort of, it's great, but I don't use it anymore. Is that actually the right thing? This Japan Infusion Beauty Pie, which I started using as a moisturizer, and this actually, the lady who's pregnant, it comes in 3 steps, and there's a treatment, there's a serum, and then there's this. But this is a really nice day cream, and I can't remember what's in it. I did do a post on it, but the consistency I love. It's slightly jelly cream. It's not cream, heavy cream, but it goes on beautifully, smoothly. Wonderful finish. It's a product I really, really like. So I'd sort of say that's one of my favourites. Where's my glasses? Here we're just suddenly going. You get me on. I've got 5 new products to tell you about here, and you've got getting me on such a different thing. Great, coming to Stockholm, please. Lovely. I'm so excited to be coming. Can I recommend a tailor in London? Darling, I can't, sorry. I can't. I am seeing a lady at the moment who's a seamstress in Berwick Street, but I can't remember. I think she's 41 Berwick Street. I can't remember her name. Lena, if you find yourself in Berwick Street. What's good for bumps under the skin? Bumps under the skin, you could be talking about milia, which is a kind of spots that never come to fruition. And if you are talking about that, then sometimes people need to have them go to a dermatologist or a really good facialist and get a very, 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 very thin needle and just prick the surface so that you can get out that very congested pore. It's like Amelia, if you don't know what it is, I would describe as a kind of spotty whitehead that became harder. And it's different from that wriggly worm that comes out of your nose. Have I visited Guildford? I haven't yet. I mean, I have years ago, but fashion styling masterclass here in Lisbon, 10s. Okay, I'll think about it. What's that yellow clear box behind you? This here, I was given, I'm telling you my whole bathroom. I was given this by one of my oldest friends, Katie Brain, who makes that ring. And she gave me that. And it's a lovely tray. It's from Jonathan Adler. They don't make them anymore. I went actually in the other day and I said, please can you make more? And it sort of goes so well. This was before I had started Trinny London. And I just saw that and I think I decided on the colours, but there was no way Katie knew it. And I was like, this is like the tray for me. Love the tray. And Jonathan Adler does these amazing yellow glass glasses, tumblers. What do you think about Ren Clean skincare? I do like it. The woman who developed Ren is the woman who actually went on to do Elixir, the range I just showed you, the pink range. And I never used Ren apart from the Moroccan, there's a Moroccan oil or a Moroccan body cream or something. I've used it more for body. Are there any products that can remove red spider veins around the nose, not just cover them? No, I think Plus Size Princess that if you have spider veins, there are laser treatments you can do, IPL you can do, different things. And I think if they really are bugging you, then it would be good to go and get some professional opinions from a dermatologist, not a facialist. And they could say, if you use this laser, you can get this. Spider veins on the face are quite different from spider veins on the leg, because there you can use, there's a new technology, actually, I'm going to try a few years ago, and I never got around to it. It used to be that they would inject something into your vein and then it would kind of close off the vein and take out the blood or something. And now they do something with a pulse thing which breaks it down on the body. But on the face, there are different solutions. And I did a laser and treatment blog, which is on Trinny London. And I think one of the treatments I mentioned is good for spider veins on the face, and I can't remember which one it is, so have a look, and I hope that will help you. Copper amino isolate is nigh on the best. I think it's brilliant. It's interesting because copper, I'll show you who else does copper stuff here, because I'm sort of collecting up a bit of a copper moment, but I think it's got, I'm just trying to think of another one here. So that's the one that I used from Niod, which is this blue copper-based serum, and you kind of put it on before you put any of your skincare on, and it acts as a tool to transmit the rest of your skincare through to your skin in a more effective way. It's the only way I can describe it. There is vitamin B3 in there. This one here, BTX serum, is also a copper product. This is from Australia. Those are all the ones I've got at the moment, actually. I was thinking one of those here has something, but it doesn't. Okay, we're just question answering here. Have I tried any Korean skincare? I've tried quite a lot. When I was in Japan, I did try a few things. And I like some of the masks. I like probably the most Dr. Jart. And one called Blythe, which I think is Korean. And I tried the bean sort of tonic serum, which is the most amazing product. I've tried to order more actually. But I noticed when I was in Selfridges a couple of weeks ago that they also have some creams, which I've just realised I haven't got and I want to try. Those are the two I've tried. Jessica in Alabama. Geeka Griffs, thank you very much. I'm glad you're liking it. That you've seen the yellow box as a tray, yes. What hair conditioner would you recommend? Shaza, can I just say, I'm using, right, it depends. I mean, you know, this is like, how big is this question? Because how many of us have different hair? So I would say my hair is, I'm never going to get around these products today. We're just going to do, this is just a Q&A, okay? My hair is quite thick, but there's, I would sort of say weirdly, it's fine haired, but there's quite a lot of the fine hair. It's generally quite frizzy unless I have it blow dried. And the ends, because I've colour treated my hair, are a little bit drier, but I don't usually get too much of a greasy upper end. So I do tend to use a mask as a conditioner whenever I wash my hair. And I use the Kerastase Elixir, which is quite strong, but this is another one I tried recently that I really love. I'm just trying to find the right product. Josh Wood just started a range for coloured hair and for people who have a bit of grey, but he has a conditioner which that is not my kind of thing, but in fact that's the shampoo, yes. The conditioner, where is it, bloody conditioner? Everyday Mask. I think this is a really, really good range. It's sold in Boots as well, because he sent it to me actually to try. But I love it. I really, really love it. And he has these other clever little tools for when you have, you know, we've got lots of different products that I've shown you, like for filling in the grey. You know, we have Rita Hazan, one of my favourites. I'll show you that. Cover the grey. And then I have Josh Wood, Colour Wow. But this, he has something else, which is this kind of paintbrush. And what you do in a way is you paint it in, it's a bit wet, and then you sort of dry it with your hair, and it does last quite well, and you don't really get it in your fingers. So these are all interesting things for colour. I've gone so off topic. You guys make me go so off topic. Trinny, what's my eye colour? I'm wearing today, yes, I am wearing Wisdom and Fortune together, and my eyes are blue. Have you tried the Neutrogena spot proofing face wash? Does it actually work? No, I haven't tried it. So I don't know. I'm going to Paris after my Trinny London appointment. Any good Paris pharmacy recommendations? I think that in Paris there are so many pharmacies, and most pharmacies in Paris are independent. They don't have an equivalent of a Boots. So on the Champs-Élysées, I do go to a pharmacy quite often, which is, you'll notice when you go the beginning of the Champs-Élysées, I mean, there's lots all over Paris, but I'm telling you the one I go to. Beginning of the Champs-Élysées, you have Gurna, like a third of the way up on the right. And then past that, there's like a Sephora, and then you go up one more, and on the corner is this quite big pharmacy. And they have all the French pharmacy brands, and they also are quite good about giving you little samples if you spend a bit of money. So that's the one I like. SkinCeuticals, Physical Fusions, SPF 50 is great for your skin. It is very good, that actually, I agree. Come to Tunbridge Wells, everyone will love you. Can I ask you, the lady in Tunbridge Wells, do you shop at Phoenix? Because I was thinking, we were wondering, what's the nicest place to come to in Tunbridge Wells? So I'd love your thoughts on it. Any other ladies from Tunbridge Wells? Put it in as a destination. Send it to us. Best skin serum for skin with light rosacea. I'm doing on Sunday a little film. Not this Sunday, next Sunday, I'm sorry, which should be all about different skin conditions. So I'd like to wait to that because I'm building up some products, and I'll know by then some products. What would I do about jowls? I would do microneedling, because I think you need to tighten that skin and get some tension. So the basic kind of AEIOU massage and other things. But microneedling does hit that collagen, makes it get stimulated and do things for the skin. So I really believe in it. Velvet Skin, opinions on creme de la mer products. Interesting to purchase. It's so expensive. It's very expensive, creme de la mer. There's mixed reviews. A lot of people believe that it's full of chemicals. I did use it for 3 years continuously after Lila was born because I love the smell. It reminded me of her birth. I don't know, just weird reasons. But And I do love the moisturising cream. No, the moisturising lotion I like more than the cream you have to rub in your hands. But it is very expensive, and there are other things out there which I think, like, you know, is there a difference between buying Japan Infusion, which you buy on this, on Beauty Pie, you go in and, you know, if you become a member of the club, it costs you much less, but that is a wonderful moisturising hydration product. Is it going to do less for you than creme de la mer? Probably not. Thank you for recommending Overnight Vitamin C from DLC. It's so fantastic, isn't it? Makeup sitting on my fluffy face hair. Any suggestions? I had facial hair. I was a facial hair bearded woman nearly. And I decided to do threading on my face. And that's also because when you get a bit hormonal, you can get, you know, you can definitely get threading on, you can get more hairs on your face. And I do it once a month. So that's how I dealt with it. So it's a personal choice. You've got to find a really good threader. You don't want somebody to give you spots when you do it. And generally, after I do it, I make sure that I really, well, before I do it, I clean my skin really well so that when I'm going there and they're pulling out the thread, which is very aggressive attack, you know, when you pull out thread, the hair from your face, make sure there's no dirt in your pores, because I think then otherwise dirt goes straight in because the pore is vulnerable, and that's how you can get a reaction afterwards. And make sure you don't touch your face afterwards whenever you've had any kind of threading on your skin, and then don't wear makeup straight after. That's what I'd say. Great to hear you're going into the skincare field. Any chance for BFF with a higher SPF? I know. I like meeting BFF arriving next month. Any recommendations for teenage spots? Darling, I mean, teenage spots is a tough one, and there's different things you can do. I do think spots is a lot about diet. It's a lot about how well you sleep. It's a lot about how much sugar you're eating. It's a lot about dairy, and it's hormonal. So all those times affect people having spots. And once they're there, I think there's different ways of getting rid of them, and you can, you know, just try and putting a topical product which has a bit of, you know, I'm going to salicylic acid. So there are 1 or 2 serums from The Ordinary, which are niacinamide and zinc, and those are good compensations. Niacinamide is vitamin B3, and it's a very good ingredient to use when you have issues with your skin. So anything where you see niacinamide written or zinc, taking zinc as a supplement, I know has helped a lot of people who have skin issues, because it just kind of takes out some of the inflammation and helps. So that's my thoughts. What's good for oily skin but with a small budget? Oily skin, we're doing one on, and I want to have more products for oily skin. I keep saying this and I feel terrible. Masks for oily skin, serums for oily skin. But we haven't tried them yet. But I think doing a serum if you have oily skin is a good idea. But these ones are quite expensive. Like Indie Lee has a squalane. If you look for the ingredient squalane can be plant-based or animal-based, but it's a holding ingredient for actives, and it's quite a good one when you have oily skin, because it's not leaving too much of a coating on your skin and blocking your pores. A lot of ranges in Japan and in South Korea have squalane in them as one of their ingredients. Ladies, I'm not going to now go through the products I've got here in the bath. I'm going to do that separately. PRP facials I have done. Chala Jasmine, I've actually done a video of it, and if you go onto Trinny London to Tea Time in the navigation bar, you can see me having it done on a video, and you can see what it's like for yourself. My skin's perfect. Well, thank you very much. I do a lot of put a lot of products on, and I do a lot of massage, and it doesn't happen with nothing. This Clinique, what does somebody said about Clinique Moisture Surge for Prego skin? Maybe you could do. Yes. Best treatments 50-year-olds, slightly acne, but not Trinity rocks. Treatments for 50-year-olds, I'd say do some microneedling, tighten up the skin, a bit of Roaccutane. If you're saying treatments, go and look at some of the treatments that I spoke about in those videos and see what your budget is and if you like to. What would I have named Lila if she would have been a boy? I have no idea. Rufus, I think I liked for a while. Creme de la Mer products, yes or no? I'm just saying I'm not sure. Hormonal acne around the gin or jawline. I've done quite a few things on spots, ladies. So have a look on my Trinny London, because I do talk a lot with Caroline Heron's about spots, and with Nadine Baggett about spots, and with Shabir about spots. And you can just type in spots and see what you get. There's about 3 videos on them, and I hope that will be helpful, because just to do it right now on a one-to-one is trickier. Anyway, hello everybody, hello. After cleansing, I use Bio Copper Amino Drops. Can you suggest a serum to use afterwards? I'm 48, using Trentoin 3 times a week, so want something nurturing and anti-aging. You do, don't you? I mean, I consider doing a facial oil, you know, because I do love a facial oil, and I think that nurturing your face and massaging your face, you do more when you have an oil underneath it. So there's rosehip oil from The Ordinary if you're using the Bio's Copper Amino Drops. I don't know those ones. I have done my Secret 7 serums, which are just 7 serums I love, which is also on Tea Time. So have a look there, and there will be nurturing anti-aging ones there. You want to buy Beauty Pie yet, but they aren't shipping to Australia. Irritating. What are you doing up in Australia now? It's quite late. But yes, okay. There we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm just going through the comments to see if there's any that are very painful. I know some people say they need to get live. I know, just ignore them. What's your thoughts on Lux Tan Oil? I don't use it, so I don't know. Hidden Creek Farm, 60-something, your thoughts on Venus Freeze for bat wings? I'm not sure about those problems. I mean, Venus Freeze is something that a friend of mine did, and it's a thing that kind of puts together your fat and freezes it, and then it's meant to be absorbed into your system. And I don't know long term if I felt I've had really good results from it. I'm not sure. So I don't know enough about it. Anyway, there we go. Ladies, I'm going to go now, and I will put up some of these products I love just on my main Trinny Instagram, because I'm going to do some skincare videos now. So sending you all my love, and somebody wants to get into the loo, and wishing you a good evening. Bye.